Hey Raccoon, hey Raccoon, hey 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 Raccoon. Who are you, Raccoon? I see a raccoon right there. A little bit cool. I'm blowing smoke out my mouth. Thing is, it's warm. It feels real warm. Feels real warm. Who is that right there? Who are you? I'm thinking that's Tattoo. Yeah, I think that's Tattoo. That you, Tattoo? Yep, that's Tattoo. Now, his right arm has looks like a tattoo on it. And like I said one time before, if you look between his ears and down just a little bit, you'll see a little old black line right across the top of his head right there. Little old small black line. Now, I looked at Broke Jaw earlier, and I did not see that on Broke Jaw. That's Tattoo. Ain't it? Are you Tattoo or are you Gloves? Not the one who got the gloves on. Damn, I swear I can't see. No, that's Tattoo. I see that raccoon there, Tattoo. This hand on the right hand, his left hand, my right side, it's just a white and turned to black. Just a beautiful white to black, beautiful color. And his other hand, his right hand on my left side, has a tattoo on it. And then if you look at his back feet are white. They white with a light black on it, pretty color. His back foot, same color as the white foot. Now, that new raccoon that was up here earlier, both of his feet are solid black. Both his front feet are solid black from his elbows down, and then his back feet are black. And they're different colors. The other raccoon was more black, and this raccoon is more white. That other raccoon looked like he was more of a marsh raccoon. And that's where these raccoons come from, the marsh, most of them. They live at the edge of the marsh in the woods. Because that's where I live. I live right on the salt water, right on the ocean and the saltwater rivers and creeks, not too far from my house. One day I'll take a video of going to Jekyll Island and show you the thousands of rabbits on the side of the highway that live in the marsh. Sometimes you can see, I ain't kidding, I'm not going to kid you, sometimes you can count 400 or 500 rabbits on the side of the road, side of the highway. When the tide comes up high and you have a spring tide, a flood marsh, a spring tide, what we call it, it just tide gets it when it covers the highway a little bit. I remember that. Back in the 70s there, the tide would have a spring tide where the tide would come high as it's going to come up, cover all the marsh grass so everything looks like one big river. And we'd take the boat. We had a couple boats. We had a shrimp boat. We had a couple small boats. We'd take the boat, go out there with the 410 and the shotgun, get in the boat, and we'd go ride across the river. And then marsh hens, little birds, little marsh hens, we'd shoot those and kill them. And we'd eat them. They taste like marsh, they're not a real good taste, but we'd eat them. Back in the 60s and the early 70s, we eat everything. That raccoon said you didn't know him in the 60s and 70s. You wouldn't eat that raccoon. That raccoon, he ain't made for that raccoon, right? They got other plans. I can't see if that's Tattoo I'm only about 8 feet from him right now, but I can't see his actually legs and stuff real good. Now that looks like Tattoo in the sunshine right there with a light going on it. That's the moon. Hard to see the moon. The moon is only a sliver. That raccoon right there, he ain't no sliver. Can I take a couple more steps? I think that's Tattoo. It is. I can see his tattoo on his hand. I'm gonna come right here. I'll come right here. Yeah, close enough. It's close enough. Them raccoons probably eat 2 pounds of food tonight. I put food out 3 times a night. They might eat 3 pounds of food tonight. Every raccoon that has come by has been hungry. Now that's the raccoon Tattoo, the one I can see his ribs on look like. And normally he don't let me get this close. See, I done took more steps. I done took some more steps. I'm only about 5 feet from him. I was 8 foot from him a while ago. Now I'm about 5 foot from him. Mosquito got me. Feel like a mosquito bit me on the corner of my lip. That raccoon said he wish a mosquito would bite you on the lip and shut your mouth up. That raccoon, he getting tired of you talking while he's eating. He can't do 2 things at once, that raccoon there. He's playing with them, playing with the food. That raccoon don't look very well groomed. Look like he just woke up and been in a fight or something. His hair is just sticking out everywhere. Now a while ago when I was talking to Broke Jaw. Now Broke Jaw looked like somebody brushed him. He looks real clean and real healthy. This raccoon here looks a little scraggly. A little scraggly. What you looking at over there? I don't see anything over there. There I come. I didn't see anything over there, Tattoo. Oh, Tattoo, you done been by one time tonight. That Tattoo, I'm gonna squat down right here. I'm squatting down. I see Tattoo been one time. Look at, he got his arms crossed, his front legs are crossed. I don't know if you can see that or not. See his front legs, they crossed. What's wrong with you? Had his front legs crossed. That raccoon, he was praying. He was praying the food didn't run out. That raccoon there. That raccoon prayed the food didn't run out. He's eating those cranberries. That's why it's taking him so long. Them cranberries, they're not like that hard food where you crunch it and it just breaks up. Them cranberries are a little chewy. Those raisins are a little chewy, but the raisins, they're not as big or as chewy as the cranberries. Yeah, that's Tattoo. I can see his tattoo on his right arm now. He looks kind of small. Chest is not very wide. But he's last year's baby. This year's maybe. Last year's baby and this year's maybe. Raccoon don't look big enough to have babies to me. That's a boy there, I'm just saying. Ouch. That mosquito bit me between my finger that time. Them mosquitoes love me. I'm sugary sweet, raccoon. I'm sugary sweet. That's what he's got now, one of them cranberries. The cranberries do taste good. Oh, what was that? I heard something behind me, and then I thought I heard a cat squealing. I think Black Spot's inside. Tattoo? Did you see that? That was the neighbor's cat. And what he was doing, he was waiting on me to go back inside, and then the neighbor's cat would come up here and eat this. Come on, Tattoo. That was just the neighbor's cat. That's why I cannot leave the food sitting out here. I know the neighbors feed, give the cats food to eat. The cat, healthy looking cat. But he still come by here, and there's 2 or 3 neighbors' cats that'll come by here at nighttime, and they'll eat. If I leave this food out, I'll have to run them off because they'll eat it all up. My neighbor, 2 houses down, she takes the food out there and just pours it on the ground out there. She'll pour, 3 pounds of food on the ground for the raccoons, for the cats, the rats, the mice, the snakes, whatever want to eat it, ants. She just pours it on the dirt out there every day. I started to ask her why she did that one time, and I said, well, my neighbors like me, but they don't like me because they don't like when I tell them the truth. Raccoon, the truth hurts. Yeah, my neighbors at 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock at night, if they're making a lot of noise, I go there and tell them to be quiet. They don't argue. 99% of the time, they'll just turn the radio down, or, they'll be outside. There'll be, 10 people outside and just drinking and making all kind of noise somewhere. There'll be 4 or 5 houses down there. I can walk down there and tell them, they got to calm it down. I got to go lay down. Raccoon, I tell them quit like. One neighbor had a barking dog. I'm talking about that dog barked all day, dog barked all night. So what I did was I got on the computer. I printed out the laws and the ordinance in this county and this city, and I went and put it on the front door. When I put that piece of paper on that front door that said a dog can only bark so long, then he had to shut up for so long and everything, that dog never barked again. Yeah, they just leave the dog outside and the dog bark at its own shadow. Watch out, mosquito. Big old mosquito there. He was hungry too. He might have been full. Raccoon, that raccoon. Man, I can't believe they done eat all that food. Now this raccoon, Tattoo, he come up here a while ago, ate for over 25 minutes. He probably ate 30 minutes straight without stopping. And you done seen him right now. What's he going on, 15 minutes right now of eating straight? He's only stopped for about 1 minute. But like I say, I don't know if you can see his ribs, but he just looks hungry to me. His stomach looked like it's swole up some. It ought to be swole much as he's eat. But he just might be, it might be built that way where he just look like he's hungry. Some people are fat, some people are skinny. Some people are fat, some people are skinny. That raccoon, he's just right there. That raccoon's just right. He's eating another one of them cranberries. Raccoon can have his jaw be sore in a minute. Yeah, that's one thing about those cranberries. They are a little chewy. They are a little hard to eat. Not hard, they soft. They real soft. They juicy. They taste good. I like them. They're $5 for 4 ounces. You ought to like them. $5 for 4 ounces. Pecans. It was $15.99 for 16 ounces. That's $1 a pound, $1 an ounce. Raccoon, you feeling better? Your stomach ought to be about blowed up by now. That raccoon ate 25 minutes a while ago. Now he's been eating at least 15, 20. He's been eating at least 20 minutes right now because I watched him eat 5 minutes before I come outside. So he's eating 20 minutes right now, and he ate 25 minutes a while ago. So that's 45 minutes that raccoon has eaten straight, just about. Just about 1 hour that raccoon there has eaten straight tonight. And if I had a feeling, I have a feeling that if I had a lot more food down there, that he'd be eating a lot faster. And right now it's 6:45, 5:30 in the morning, 6:45, and I don't know I think today is Monday, I ain't sure. Yeah, I went to church yesterday. Yesterday was church. He ought to be about full. Yeah, he just looks ragged. You see, he don't look. He looks kind of clean, but looks ragged. Like I say, old broke jaw a while ago, he looked like somebody brushed him with a brush. That raccoon looked like he just got out of bed. Raccoon there, he said he's fixing to go home to his den. He's fixing to go lay down right there. That raccoon, he's fixing to go lay down and go to bed right now. His belly's full now. Raccoon right there. Yeah, it's just about daylight. Another 30 minutes it will be daylight. What I ought to do is go inside right now, go out my front door, go ahead and walk around the block and see if he crosses the highway or where he goes. Because when he's fixing to leave, he's going to walk right in here. When he walks that way, go over here and go up the fence. He's going home. If he goes that way, he's not going home. If he goes that way, he's going home to go to bed. I'm just thinking. I don't know if there's any more food. Raccoon, do you want me to go in there and get you something else? I'll go in there and get you some more food if you want me to now. I got plenty of food in there. I got 2 or 3 bags of food and bananas and... Bananas? Huh? Did you say bananas? I got to go inside anyway. Yes, he's going home. Okay, I'm going to stop this video. Stop.